Hi, I'm State Representative Todd Stephens from the 151st Legislative District. Welcome to Harrisburg, your state capital. This is the building where men and women, the voters of Pennsylvania, chose to represent them, gather to decide what laws we will live by. But it doesn't start here. Before we arrive, we meet with families, business owners, and local community leaders who detail the challenges they face that could be addressed with new laws or by changing old ones. We take that input back to Harrisburg, where in these offices, hallways, and conference rooms, we share those concerns with other representatives in an attempt to see if there is a consensus for changing the law. If there is, we take the idea to the Legislative Reference Bureau, where lawyers adapt that idea into the form of a bill, which is then printed so all the members of the House can read it and digest the details before voting on whether to proceed. In most cases, other members are asked to join the prime sponsor of the bill, that's the person who initially introduced the bill, and sign their names to the legislation as co-sponsors. When the bill is ready, it's formally given to the clerk on the floor of the House of Representatives and given a bill number. From there, the House Speaker will assign the bill to a House committee, which will explore the bill in detail and interview people who will be impacted by the bill should it become a law. In the committee, a group of about 27 lawmakers will discuss the bill and decide whether it should go to the whole House for discussion and a vote. For example, members of the Transportation Committee will consider bills about roads, highways, railroads, and the laws that affect the thousands of car and truck drivers in Pennsylvania. We will also hear from representatives of different organizations who have an interest in the legislation we're considering. They will meet with us and share their views on the bills. If a bill passes the committee, it's moved to the whole House, where it's put on a special list called the House Calendar. The bill is considered on 3 different days, which gives all House members a chance to become familiar with the bill. It's here that members can argue or debate what they like or don't like about the bill. Any member of the House can suggest changes to the bill, as they can in the committee. It takes more than half of the members present to vote to change the bill, also known as amending the legislation. Once all the members who wish to speak have shared their thoughts and concerns, the bill receives a final vote. Members use an electronic voting system where they push a green button to vote yes and a red button to vote no. If the bill passes the House, it moves to the Senate, which uses an almost identical process as in the House. The bill will be referred to a committee by the President pro tem of the Senate. While the House uses an electronic voting system, the Senate uses the old-fashioned way by using a voice vote, or a member can request an actual count where each senator votes yes or no. The Senate can also change a bill sent to them by the House. In that case, if it's passed, it goes back to the House where representatives must vote in favor of the changes to the legislation. Once both chambers pass the legislation, it's sent to the governor so he can sign it or veto it. If the governor signs the bill, it becomes part of Pennsylvania law. If the governor rejects it, called a veto, the House and Senate still have a chance to make it into law if each chamber can get 2/3 of its members to overturn the governor's decision. While this may seem like a complicated process, the process is designed to be measured and deliberate to make sure the laws we pass are best for all Pennsylvanians. If you'd like to see the process up close, call my office at 215-368-5165, and I'll host your class for a day at the Capitol. I hope to see you soon.